Some say it's not an environmental disaster in the Treasure Coast, but a marketing one.
When an area's main draw is its environmental treasures that in many cases now are tinged with green algae. How environmentally and economically do you make a case to keep the tourists coming? In a story you'll see only on 5, Brian Entin's live in Stuart, where tourism leaders just came up with a new plan. Brian?
First of all, Michael, they have drafted a letter to the governor expressing concern over these Lake Okeechobee discharges. Also concern among small business owners like the one who owns the old Colorado Inn. He's worried that when people check into these beautifully remodeled rooms that he's just spent money on, the first thing they're going to do is pick up the newspaper and see headlines like this one: tests, algae is toxic. And then they're going to start asking questions. This is Martin County's new marketing video, highlighting the pristine beaches and waterways. But now tourism leaders are dealing with this.
This is considered a crisis, definitely, in tourism.
Rosita Mabubi is the director of the Martin County Convention and Visitors Bureau.
We have to work harder and pay more attention to our messaging and have a big strategy to make sure that our message is loud and clear.
The new strategy: come to Martin County and stand with us. Help us fight the environmental disaster. Don't abandon a destination where you've vacationed for years.
I tried to tell people that this is something that our community is positively working on.
Stephen Vitale owns the old Colorado Inn in downtown Stuart.
When I reopened it as a hotel, that was in a period where there was lower rainfall and the river was doing very well. So I don't think it did cross my mind.
Hotel guests like Rob Gorman and his family called the hotel before making the weekend trip.
Well, I was watching the news, evening news, and I saw this green slime and I said, oh my God.
But the Gormans still decided to come. They're happy they did.
It's got all the charm and everything of Key West. It's 200 miles closer.
Just months away from the start of the tourism season, the hope is others will follow in this family's footsteps and that the new marketing strategy will work.
We don't want people to stay away. We want them to support the passion and the voice of the residents that so much care about their environment.
The director says at this point they don't have any solid numbers because it's just too early, so they don't know the exact impact. But they want to make clear that the beaches are open, that they're beautiful as ever, and they're hoping that that will continue to be a draw for tourists. Live in Stuart, Brian Entin, WPTV News Channel 5.